When my identity is rooted in the Lord, and He is refining and restoring me, I can trust that. And at the base layer, it comes in trust in Him. Do I trust that even in the hard seasons, even when I'm leaning in, even when I don't see, the outcome, even when I'm grieving, joy can still coexist. Growing up in the church, I think I had a lot of resentment and just the performance-based mindset that I really struggled with. And so I really grew numb to what, the truth was about Jesus. I knew it in my head, but I didn't feel it. And I think transitioning from senior year of high school to my freshman year of college was really hard. I really struggled to have that intimacy with Jesus just because of the lies that I was believing to be true, and just some of the ministry hurts that I had experienced and watched my parents walk through. Those things had so shaped the way that I saw God, because wanting to run to Him, I felt confused because I was God, we are serving you and you're allowing this to happen. Watching my family walk through those things, and it was just heavy. I just didn't feel there was a connection to Jesus that I could have. It really hurt my relationship with Him, and instead of running to Him, I made choices that I wish I didn't my freshman year of college. And I entered the party scene, and I was searching for anything I could to fill that hole, because ministry had been so heavy and it was hard. And Satan was just continuing to fuel these lies about who I was. My sophomore year of college, when I kind of was just what am I doing? What is going on? I saw the pieces of ministry that were so good, and I think the Lord just so sweetly was restoring things that especially even just in my church community that I had no idea, just people that so sweetly loved me, even though I didn't really love them back or show them that I loved them. They just so sweetly walked with me, and were always there, and I was just so grateful for that. I think my identity just wasn't rooted in Jesus, and I was so easily shaken, and I was led by my emotions. And when you're in college and you're trying to figure out who you are and what your identity is, and I had all the tools, but I didn't know how to connect that intimately. And so sophomore year, when I had kind of just hit ground zero, I realized I was oh my gosh, my identity is not in Jesus. I need to shape this and fix this, and I have all the tools, but how do I do this? And I don't think there was an exact moment that the Lord reached out to me, but slowly I just started to see that intimacy and connection. I started leaning in on things. I started seeking accountability, and it was hard. And I think at first I was Lord, I'm following you again. Why is this so hard? Why do I have to keep leaning in? Malachi 3:3 says, He will sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver. He will purify the Levites and refine them like gold and silver. The Lord will have men who will bring offerings in righteousness. It's kind of just this idea that silver is refined in the hottest of flames. And I think the Lord was just teaching me in my heart that in the hottest of fire, the Lord is burning away our impurities and shaping us and molding us. He has restored where my identity lies, that I can walk through any challenge and walk through any moment. And I know that He is there with me, and even when I don't feel it, I can trust because of experiences that I've had, and because I know the characteristics of God. He is a God of grace. He is a God of love, and He is a God that I can trust. I just want to encourage girls that the Lord is redeeming, refining, restoring us every single day, and that no matter the choices you make, it doesn't determine who you are and where your value and worth lies. It doesn't change the baggage that you have to carry one day, but that doesn't mean the Lord won't walk through you or walk with you through it.